Yo lads, what's going on? Fucking hell, it's been a while. It feels like I haven't done a sit down video like this for must be a good solid 6 months. And excuse the fucking noise, the paving outside, they've been doing it all day. I've been trying to find a good time to record this video and it just doesn't seem like any good time because so much noise in this new house I've just moved into. If you think the backdrop's different, I have moved house. I moved about 20 miles away from where I used to live, a bit nearer to when I work, save cost in travelling and just save myself some fucking time in general. But I want to talk about today is Article 13. Now I've spoke about this before. It's the supposed meme ban. It's not going to come into effect for the next 2 years, but the fact this has been passed basically fucks over everybody whose country is a member of the European Union. Britain should hopefully have left the European Union soon. I think the deadline's this Friday, but with how corrupt and shit our politicians are and just the whole justice system, the whole government system, I don't fucking think it's going to happen. We're probably going to get sucked back into the EU and then these fucking laws will apply to us as well. And that'll be my channel fucked in 2 years if it's still fucking going, which I fucking hope it is. For those of you that don't know what this is, it's a bunch of rich men and women in their fucking late 50s deciding on what we should be able to post online, on YouTube, on all social platforms, when they have nothing fucking to do with it. They don't even understand the internet, but yet they're in charge of passing the fucking laws for the internet. It's mind-bogglingly stupid that these old, out-of-touch people are the ones responsible for passing the laws which will affect their grandkids and their kids going forward 30 years, 40 years, when they're fucking dead and in the ground, and all they cared about was fucking money. Because let's not get mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, the reason this got passed is money's being exchanged. Money has exchanged hands, and corporations like Sony, all these massive corporations which don't like their material being used in memes and being used online, which I don't understand why they wouldn't like it being used. You're getting free fucking promotion for your film, for your TV show, whatever the fuck it is, you're getting free promotion all over social media. Why do you not want your copyrighted material used in these ways when it gives more promotion, more people watch the show and more people go to the fucking cinema? I don't fucking understand. If I was the owner of goddamn Sony and people were using Spider-Man and putting it into a meme, more people would go and see the fucking film, so you'd be happier. But the out-of-touch generation, as I call them, they're not happy, and now we've got to deal with the consequences of their fucking stupid actions going forward, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about this a bit more in depth. Now let me just come out and say this straight away, this would never get passed in the US of A. Because it's basically blocking freedom of fucking speech. I mean, I'm getting pretty used to that living in the UK now. You've got to be careful what you post on the internet. You can get told off by the police. Someone can report what you post. If they don't like it, they can report you to the fucking cyber police. The police now have a unit trained specifically to shower and check social media of offensive material which could offend minorities and religious groups. How fucking stupid and a waste of resources is this? The government is spending fucking taxpayers' money, my fucking money, I pay tax, to this shit. My council tax is going to this, and my fucking... Oh, it's unreal. The amount of tax you pay in the UK is obscene. We pay a lot more tax here than you do in the US. And it's going to bullshit like this. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to read the rest of Article 13 because it's just going to make me want to cry. There's Article 13 and there's Article 11. And they're both just... Right, if you ever dare question why we voted to leave the EU, some dumb motherfucker watching this video, there's many fucking reasons. And the fact that they're trying to get legislation in place like this which limits the use of fucking memes. Memes. A harmless picture with some funny text written over it. There's many different versions of memes. And it turns out the out-of-touch generation don't like them. Who would have fucking guessed? Who the fuck would have guessed that people in the late 50s don't like fucking memes? I could say to my dad, who's 54, do you know what a meme is? He would say, what the fuck is a meme? He wouldn't want them fucking banned though, but he'd say, what the fuck is that? And just say, get out more. Because that's how they are, that generation. They don't believe in computers, many of them. They believe you should be out in the fucking fields, doing doing stupid shit. Like, they'd rather you run around the fucking field than sit on your goddamn PlayStation or sit on your Xbox. And that is how that generation has always been, because they got raised that way. But the fact that they're now passing laws which affect us, they can fuck themselves. Honestly, from me and all my viewers, fuck yourselves. Now, I just want to talk about one of these out-of-touch fuckers a little bit more. And he's a member of European Parliament. It's called Axel Voss. And guess how old he is? 55. 55! He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But let's not let that stop him. He's also a member of the Christian Democratic Union of Germany. I love it where religion gets brought in. There's always people with these places of power in religion that are making these bullshit decisions for us when they think it's in the best interests of the fucking public. No, it isn't. You stuck-up wanker, Axel Voss. And he's received death threats ever since voting for this. And shit, I don't think that's right, but what did he expect? He's ruining a full fucking generation. He voted in favour of it, and it was overwhelmingly, I think like 240 politicians voted for it, and only like 120 voted against it. Oh, I actually want to cry. I actually want to cry. It's a good job that this vote was not held in America, because I feel like some crazed motherfucker would have gone in with a machine gun and shot up everybody. Let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. If this was held in America, someone would have gone in with a goddamn AK-47 or goddamn M16 or something and shot up the full fucking place. And maybe took a fucking shotgun in as well. Let's just not kid ourselves. We know that would have probably happened. Let me just read this statement from this bastard. It's an important step towards correcting a situation which has allowed a few companies to earn huge sums of money without properly remunerating the thousands of creatives and journalists whose work they depend upon. So let me get this right, Axel. A few companies outweighs the millions. A few companies making money off journalists outweighs millions. You stupid, stupid wanker. There's no other words for you. You're a stupid wanker. In his own words, a few companies. Let's fuck over millions and thousands of YouTubers and thousands of Twitch streamers which rely on this content. They rely on using things like this for their actual livelihood for a few companies. You out of touch piece of shit. Now get this, you know it's bad when even YouTube, yes, the heartless bastards themselves, YouTube, have spoken out against this and asked massive creators to let the European Parliament know how this will affect them and their livelihoods. Now, if that's not a massive warning sign that YouTube are warning you that this is bad, when they'll demonetize anyone at the snap of the fingers and take away their fucking earnings when YouTube's their primary source of income. They don't give a fuck about doing that. But as soon as this is going to affect them slightly, and they know it's going to affect everyone else, they're speaking out against it. A YouTuber speaking out against it. You must know that this is wrong in every single capacity going forward. But do they give a fuck? Do they fuck? It's a way to rein in control over the big technology companies. They're making too much money and the MPs want in. And the governments want in on the money these corporations are making. And this is a way to get them under control with these copyright directives. And it's fucking disgusting. It's just greedy. And they don't care about how many people they screw over. Myself included. If we're still in the European Union in 2 years, which I pray to God we're not, but with how backwards this country is, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. And I honestly feel sorry for all my European viewers now, who in 2 years, they'll probably just get a black screen if they click on my video. It's probably been took off in all those locations. Probably only US viewers will be able to watch this. And I'm going to say now, before someone else says it, the influx of green cards being requested in the US is going to go through the fucking roof. All the damn creators based in Europe will be applying for green cards and trying to move to the US where this shit isn't going to affect them. They'll be getting all their finances in order for the next year and a half, and then before it kicks in, move to the US, move to Canada, just move to fucking North America. You can have a better time over there. There's greedy fuckers over there, of course, but they're not trying to restrict the use of fucking memes. They've got all that net neutrality bollocks. We avoided that, but that'll be the next thing, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the next thing that the European Parliament talk about. I guarantee it. I guess there's some people that'll benefit if people are getting the music and stuff stolen. They may benefit, but they may not, because less people hear it. Yes, pirates are everywhere. They're gonna steal your content. I've had my content stolen before, and look how big I am. It's just something you've got to accept in this day and age now. There's no point trying to censor it. We're just going backwards. Do we want free speech? Do we not? They say we've got free speech, but we really don't. We're more restricted now than we ever have been in the past, and I've had this conversation with the managing director of my company. If he thinks that, then holy shit, there's got to be something going on. We're more restricted now on the use of words than we ever have been in the past. In the 1950s, the 1960s, they didn't tell you what to say. Now you can't put certain things online, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. And yes, obviously they weren't putting things online back then, but you were able to say what you wanted, really, without any consequences. Yeah, you might get a smack in the mouth if you say something to someone, sorry. But you get that anywhere. You say something stupid to someone, they're gonna punch you in the fucking mouth. But this is just, they're fucking us in every conceivable way. And it's honestly just disgusting. It is honestly